Hello, hello, everyone.
Hello.
I think we're live.
we be.
Yes. Welcome, everyone, to the Metroid Plants Enigma tournament. We're in week 4 of the Swiss rounds. I'm Crows, and I'm joined here today by Metroid MST, and we got two great runners, meteor9 and NolamiAmada, running. How you doing, MST?
All right. I am counting the timer just so I know how much time to set this up by.
Yes, and we have a criteria start.
I'm guessing Amada's... They both started at the same time. Amada's timer is not right for some reason, but okay, we'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah, we can make it work.
All right, so yeah. Anyway, sorry about that.
It's all good. So, we got a big match, because these two runners are both undefeated right now.
Yes, the only two undefeated runners in the tournament right now. This is the Swiss round, so
Yep.
The winner gets to be the only one finishing the Swiss rounds without a loss, entering brackets. Both finding a map scan. Will that be useful? Well, that answer that.
That's a negative there.
All right, so
but
Amada playing it safe, just pinging her rooms around where she knows stuff's gonna be. Meteor hoping to spike something. Unfortunately, just found an empty part of the map.
We got a couple miners with some missiles, which, when you don't have any missiles, it counts as a major, essentially.
Yes.
And
a
tank.
missile and tank. All right.
Good starter pack start.
Yep. Always nice to get on the beach.
Now this is a 6 area large.
Yes, I was about to mention that. 6 area large. So one area is going to be missing. We looked beforehand. There's only 3 bosses. So either one of Ridley, Kraid, or Brinstar are not going to show up in the city. We don't know which one yet.
As the runners make their way through criteria. Oh, and there's an elevator right there.
Yeah, we do get an elevator.
Meteor's picking up some missiles before, I guess, bypassing that elevator right now instead of taking a peek.
Yeah, I'd like peeking where the elevators go.
Yeah, same.
Although this really could...
Can't get to any of them. Oh wait, is one of them missiles?
He can.
Yep.
Yeah. There you
go.
Oh, high
jump.
There's a jump.
I thought they were all bombs.
Can't see what the rest are without wave and don't have items for it, but
no sneak peeks.
Both runners going the same direction, same missiles. Oh, Amada's there. Amada's gonna go check something.
Oh, okay. We finally get to see what this elevator is. Yes.
Yep. All right. Classic Tyria. So this is one of the custom areas that's replacing Norfair for the settings this week. So we went from Criteria to Classic Tyria.
Not much a change of scenery.
To look at the map to make sure you went anywhere.
Exactly. The two other areas that are getting replaced this week are Kraid, which is Freeze Flame, and Pyron Waste is replacing Torian.
Yeah, so you are going to see... For the first 3 weeks, it was just plain old regular terrain. Now it's going to be a custom area. Also, Meteor's still not going to check that. It's interesting. I guess.
I mean, it's easy to go back to, but there's another.
It is. I mean,
yeah.
But if you get another elevator or whatever, you have no idea what this one was. Like, to at least peek it.
True.
Well, I guess there's a double elevator. There's one right up there.
And here's another Amada elevator. Ridley.
Ah. Okay. And yep.
Yeah, needs a little bit of ballin' to get through there.
Don't think Amada's gonna be balling about that.
So true. So far with high jump, both our runners. don't have a lot going for them yet, but they're still checking.
What are you doing, Meteor? I don't know what Meteor is thinking.
It's a choice.
Maybe being upside down was effective. Been upside down slightly too long. Alright, but good to see where this top is. So this is Wreck Ship. Okay. This Wreck Ship in this tournament so far has been pretty useful.
Yeah.
I
We've been seeing...
wouldn't say it's been like every seed, but more often than the average, it has had useful stuff.
Yeah. We're still waiting to see which we're missing of either Freeze Flame or Brinstar at this point. We know we're going to be missing one of those. Oh, and there's Ice Beam on the Amada side.
I almost thought that wasn't criteria, but no, that is classic here.
It's classic Tyria, yes it was. Oh, and there's our core Dynamo, locked behind ball.
That's a ball, okay.
Not the useful ball right now.
Use it, but, it's there. Ooh, it's Spazer.
Ooh.
Iceland Spazer.
Some might even consider that a best beam.
It gives your beam powers that some would consider unnatural.
Yes! Turn to the Spazer side! Excellent!
Alright, so I'm not getting that Magnet Core.
Nope.
And Screwtail!
Oh!
You know, I've had
Tyria.
multiple people tell me there's no majors in Classic Tyria, but my
3.
eyes are telling me something else.
Yeah!
It's like, oh, there's only 3 rooms. It's like, well, that's like at least 20 now.
It's loaded right now.
What is this
Oh.
crap? I think this is just a restart for Amada.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe Amada knows this room. Then there's something else going on here. But I think this is just. It's possible this is another major. I mean, we've seen plenty.
That'd be a lot of majors in Classic Tyria at this point.
I mean, apparently it's loaded with them.
We're still missing that ball, which we know needs to get into Ridley.
Oh, that's Aegis Core.
That's not bad.
Nope. And if you're new here, cores are specific to planets. They're a new item. Been added in that grant different status effects.
Yep.
So, you know, I actually said, you know, Wreck Ship has been paying off. I don't think it's going to pay off with it.
No.
I mean, it got Spring Ball.
Yeah, but I mean, how often is Spring Ball really needed?
Since I'm not highlighted, probably not much.
Exactly. That's fair.
I went out of my way to make plenty of Spring Ball required rooms. Not suggested rooms, required.
You tried, and that's the best part. But the longer Meteor, I think, stays around here, gonna set Meteor back a little bit. Unless that Spring pays off.
I mean, if Spring is required, that is pretty big, but yeah. Not doing that without a ball.
So right now, is Amada looking for the ball, or what's she hoping for at this point?
I mean, ideally you want to come across Morph as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Like in every seed. Like I have had like 2 palmless seeds, but I've had 0 Morphless seeds. Like
Oh, is she finally leaving Classic? Because I think the longer Amada stays in Classic Tyria at this point, it's also going to be a time sink.
Yeah, I mean, pulled out the 3 majors, so no.
Now, Amada hasn't seen Rex ship yet.
Correct. Although, based on the items... Hey, it's high five.
Oh, yeah. Always fun to see.
Yeah, based on the items, like, Amada's in a good spot leaving here. Obviously, you don't like leaving Ridley behind. You'd rather clear that out if you can. But...
Yep. But you need a little something to get over there right now. Amada find a little bit more missiles. Help augment her arsenal. Meanwhile, Meteor is going through the same jumps as Amada previously did.
Yeah,
Gonna
I think
find
because Amada might actually do this Rex shit because
yeah,
has seen this Ridley, yeah, and it's morph required.
yep.
So
Gonna probably take that chance. Oh, but Amada's passing it up that elevator right now.
for the moment, but yeah, there's nothing more fun. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
expect Amada to take it now, and this will just lead her to Rex ship and the same stuff. Meteor found.
And yet no morph ball yet.
No morph yet.
Huh. So right now it seems like morph is gatekeeping a decent chunk of the seed at this point.
It's making our runners go around. It's late.
Oh, because a ball is a circle.
Because it's a ball. Exactly.
Ball.
I spent like 4 nanoseconds making that up. That was a long time.
You'll get 1 sticker after this is over.
Better
Gold
be a
star. Well, Meteor hopefully should be coming across those same majors that Amada did.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Meteor's gonna also be diving this area
Yep.
quite thoroughly. I think there was more to Rex ship that Meteor could have explored though.
I feel like that too.
Because I think there was a spot to the right of Spring Ball down the lift
Mm-hmm.
that he didn't check. Now, Amada, I suspect, is going to take the lift because obviously a major can spawn up. The
Yes,
top of that
yeah.
room, so you check that item right there. Yeah,
At
right
this
here,
point.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will this be our answer forward?
This will be the Spring Ball.
Oh yeah, that's the spring ball, that's right.
So I don't think Meteor checked the bottom right of this room. With the top right, I think, which Amada's also going to do. I could be wrong. I may have just missed it entirely.
Amada's going to be picking up a little bit more missiles here, which is good at this point. You know, 30 missiles, kind of still on the low side. And yep, right there, Meteor gets the ice beam.
I heard something about that killed the dinosaurs.
That's the Ice Age, man. That was a movie done by Blue Sky, I think.
Well, Amada is checking this right, so we'll see. Maybe Meteor did. Oh, okay, yeah, no, there's more flocks, so maybe Meteor
Yeah.
did this. Alright, I must have just missed it entirely. Right, so what this seed is being a bit more of a puzzle right now.
Meanwhile, Meteor picks up that screw, gonna make life a little bit easier on killing those bosses. Eventually, when we get there.
I don't recall seeing any ice or spazer locks. So they've got high jump, ice, and spazer at their disposal.
Yep. Currently,
I don't
think...
recall seeing any locks for those.
Yeah, no, it's mainly been morph.
Yeah, because Screw Tech does not apply to logic in this at all.
Yep.
It's just an item that exists.
Yeah, Amada's probably going to full clear this wreck ship as much as possible right now.
Yeah.
But then where does she go after?
That's a good question. I was trying to think of that because I'm not remembering any locks anywhere, so I don't know where.
Yeah.
To go at this point.
Because yeah, right now we've seen this before, and I think we've seen then pretty much the rest of wreck ship that's discoverable right now. Oh, Meteor's going to equip that Aegis core.
I do like that. Aegis is good. All right, so yeah, Amada has to leave wreck ship right now. There's
maybe back to Criteria? Something there?
I guess so. But where?
Did we see anything with high jump? I don't think so.
See, I don't remember any high jump locks. I don't remember. Like our actual progression items are high jump, ice, and phaser. So either there's just a path they didn't go, or we we just didn't see the lock, which is entirely possible.
Yeah.
Like Paragon's our tracker tonight. She's the one who's actually gonna know stuff.
Instead of us two doofuses just rambling about trying to fill air.
If you want to look smart on the internet, track races and don't commentate them.
It's so true.
All right, so Meteor's gonna head back toward the landing site. I guess there may have been more this way that they didn't do. You know what? I bet there was.
Yeah.
So yeah, Meteor's actually out of that whole thing. Meteor got through there just a little bit faster, I guess. Because Amada's gonna have to do the same.
Mm-hmm. This little area.
Yeah, because they both went up there, and yeah, okay.
Right.
So we're probably going to see a ice phaser or high jump block come up somewhere.
At this point, it would make sense. I think Morph is going to be keeping the way also from Kraid as well at this point, if it's Kraid or Brinstar.
Whichever one of those it is. Oh, not there.
Nope.
That's a Morph lock.
I wouldn't be surprised if both of these two have found, the way forward at the same time at the way they're going.
I mean, they've been pretty synced. They did opposite things there,
Yep.
but both are back in the same spot. Seems they're literally like pixels apart.
Same room, yeah. So it probably won't be too far behind once one finds the way forward. Oh, yeah. There's our high jump.
Okay, this could be ice or high jump locked. Why you go right? Go left first, please. See? Look what happened.
Right?
I'm saying left first is the way.
You're not biased at all. No.
It's not the routing a Jedi would teach you, but I will.
But you're more of a Trek person, though.
It's true, but I know a lot more Star Wars memes than I do Star Trek.
Touche.
There
it is.
Man, if you went left first, you wouldn't have had to backtrack now. Look at this. I am putting this down as irrefutable proof that going left is the correct choice. This will solidify it forever, no matter how many times in a row it turns out to be wrong.
And Amada goes left first try.
See? Say Amada's got it. Meteor
Be...
failing immediately. Interesting. Okay, I think going straight back to Ridley would be my guess.
Yeah. Try to get that down.
This is kind of a risky play, though. Because Amada's gonna do the same thing. Okay. I think like there's risk either way for the runners.
Yeah.
Neither of them know where terrain is.
Yep.
So,
and neither of them know about if it's going to be freeze flame, or or Brinstar.
correct.
I was just saying before the race how I kept wanting to call the area Freezy Flame, and I had to like hit myself with a ruler. No, no.
Okay, these aren't official areas in Nintendo's world. Also, Amada's actually not going back. Amada's going to wreck ship.
Oh,
interesting call. That is very interesting.
Yeah, I mean there was that spot with the morph ball needed there, so
yeah,
could be something.
It's true. I still question.
Yeah,
because like you have Ridley with actual, like there's a boss here you have to defeat.
Yes, yeah,
and you have the access to it. Like that seems to be the logical choice to go.
And so far, Amada hasn't seen any other kind of like progression stops besides morph ball at this point.
Yeah. So I mean,
there's bombs.
I didn't know there was a bomb block right there.
I mean, there was the room with the 3 Chozo statues that takes bombs.
That's a pit of doom. That's a bomb block. Oh boy.
Alright, we're finally get to see what's on the other side of this little cavern. On Amada's side here. Yeah.
Okay, it's just a missile there. Oh, is Ridley's room heated? I think it's heated. Yep, alright.
Yep.
Not doing this. Can do that, but not enough hell entering the room. Spent too much time bathing in lava, not enough time not bathing in lava.
Listen, after a hard day of looking around classic criteria, I'd be fine to bathe in lava for a little bit.
Heard it exfoliates very well.
As long as you put up with the screaming and the pain. But mostly the screaming. The pain, that just get good, son.
Meteor, the idea is to not lava. Alright, so yeah, I mean, with this time Amada is spinning in wreck ship, Amada really is gonna want something to pay out with it. Like, if you go here and don't get anything out of this, that's
a big L.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to recover from that. Because you don't think that Meteor, unless Meteor is forced to, I don't see Meteor returning.
No. Because right now there's still like a whole other area to go into.
Alright, so that's Ridley. Oh, this could have an item.
Rat's Nest. Let's see if it contains our major.
It can. What we got?
Oh!
Hey! It's the best beam!
But so far we haven't seen any best beams needed.
No, but it'll make at least one person in chat happy, so there's
Amada does find long beam.
Interesting. Okay.
That could make things... Yeah.
Ooh.
Might not be needed, but if it is...
Let's say it's unlikely to be needed.
Yeah.
Okay. Meteor taking the boss, the best beam, and bailing. Oh, I'm okay with it. I think this is a slightly more precarious position, though. Oh, there's a space. Oh, and that's a long lock, too. Interesting. Oh, okay. That is
huge.
Probably it for wreck ship.
Yeah.
That's the third major. I think that's enough. Meteor, you're not gonna go anywhere. That's
both Crystal Core and Varia in the same room.
Okay, so Meteor's not even gonna get bailed out, but
oof.
Amada hoping for a fourth major? Well, not getting that particular.
No, there's her wave check.
Alright. Yeah, Meteor is playing this super aggressive, which
yep,
I do like, but this could really come back and bite him.
Yeah,
Just leave
especially if
an important
that,
item.
because Pyre and Waste is Torian, so therefore,
It's likely going to be very, very warm.
yeah.
For those who are unfamiliar with that area, it is. Asks if you want heat. The answer is yes. I'm gonna scout this item.
Yep,
You have to.
just missiles. I mean, we figured this much already. Still missing our bombs.
Yeah, see, that's why I wasn't sure about leaving Ridley.
Yeah.
Like, if I had bombs in Meteor's position, I would probably have failed and push things. Like, I would, knowing Pyron Waste is replacing terrain, I would want more energy.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal or Varia, but I'm also pretty okay trying to find those off.
Yeah.
I feel like otherwise I'd be.
But man, with Varia and Crystal both being deep in wreck ship at this point, I definitely don't see Meteor finding those.
And long, which
Oh yeah, long too.
again, probably not needed, but you never know. That's the thing about plays. That's what makes it great. You never know from seed to seed.
Crazier things have happened.
Alright, Meteor's heading back there. Is Meteor going direction?
Yeah.
Could be just going past the elevator, or...
Because there was that pathway past the elevator that needed morph.
Oh, right. I think there was...
Oh, no.
Okay. Both runners... You pick this over Ridley?
Oh, wow. There's some choices happening here, folks.
So pros,
Yeah?
explain these runners to me. Please. Please explain what am I watching?
I mean, Meteor knows that there is the morph check in Wreck Ship, and so far Wreck Ship has come in clutch in more than a few races, so I kind of get why Meteor's taking that. Amada, I have no clue what she's up to. Way off the reservation at this point. Someone needs to call Adam, get him in here, and be like, Amada, you're not authorized to go any further.
Amada, I think, is going to clear out more in Ridley, and I think that's going to pay off. I
Yeah.
think there's another item here that...
That's true. That's true. This was, Oh, wait,
Just
just bombs
the-
locked. That's
just
right.
the wave beam, I don't think is...
Amada does know a future elevator, that is true. And Amada's gonna jump into Ridley and have a little bit better time because that Varia.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot better.
But here, Meteor is gonna get both Varia and that Crystal.
He's going to scout Varia. Yep, there you go. Just keep going. You got Crystal literally right there to your left. Okay. Okay, well, you can cheat. That's there's
Meanwhile,
always that.
Meanwhile, Amada's gonna find this major as well for the wave.
Yep. God, wait. Hey, look. Yeah, you
just leaves it
no.
behind.
That is good. That is actually.
It's save 5 seconds here and there. Could help.
It's actually only 2 seconds. But...
Oh, that's right. Meteor now is
well,
wave,
actually,
so
yeah, this could be. I don't think it's gonna be.
no.
I mean, we've seen stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, you know what? I would actually have left that E-Tank.
That's
I
true
think
with how
Varia,
healthy you
5
are.
tanks.
Yeah.
Right, yep, there's Long Beam. Amada skipping Phantom.
So our runners are back to going to be like close to each other again.
The question is, Amada's also getting this E-Tank. The question is Amada going to find a valuable major here?
Yeah.
Like that's what might end up deciding this race.
That's true.
Wow, there's Surge Core.
But so far, with one other area available, like more than likely, well, technically two, because we haven't seen anything of Pyron Wastes
Yeah.
at all.
All right. I think you just bail now.
Yeah.
Meteor. You got 2 other majors. You got 3 out of here. I think that's.
Meteor, what else do you want?
Well, there's a morph passage there.
Oh, true.
You lifted this Echo's room.
Listen, Echoes is a game that exists.
It's an excellent game. That's there.
Oh.
Yep, there it is. Okay.
Now the question is, will that bombs come in handy, or
100% yes.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I guess I can't say that for certain, but the likelihood is that is absolutely going to be required.
Yeah, I think this puts Amada greatly in the lead at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, like Meteor has to not go back there and has to have bomb stop here.
Yeah.
Not going back there, I would guess, is probably going to happen until... Although, you know, Amada's saying it really... Hey! See, I agreed with staying there, looking for... specifically bombs, like that's what you'd want staying here.
Yeah.
I do not agree with staying here now.
Yeah, you have everything you need at this point.
And you can circumvent space jump wherever. Yeah, I think this should be treated as go.
Your go, yeah, exactly. Yep, as Haika says in the chat, reset Amada, space is not worth it. It is not at this point, especially when you are undefeated and you want to keep that.
Yeah.
This is a title, Amada, come on! Amada wants to make sure.
There you go.
Yep.
All right. So this could still be super tight if bombs are not required.
That's true.
But
I'd be surprised if they aren't.
Yeah, I would be very surprised. Okay, Meteor is skipping going back to early sticky. I did not agree with Meteor, even though there was heat runs, whatever. Like Meteor probably wasn't surviving. I did not agree with Meteor leaving, but I do absolutely agree with Meteor sticking with the decision.
Yeah.
Like if you make a call,
commit to it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go back on it, you're just giving back any potential time saving if you would have had.
Exactly. At
Like,
least
if
if this
it's
way
there and
there's
your
something.
opponent got it.
Yep.
Like you're gonna lose anyway, so just stick with it and see what happens. There's different strategies for playing the game and then for actually racing it.
It's kind of the Monty Hall problem in that way. Where you kind of want to stick with the door you've originally chosen, or, you know, pull another one.
Yeah. Yeah, you increase your odds by picking the other.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, you don't need that E10. You don't.
It still goes for it.
Both our runners are convinced that Varia is not going to protect them from heat. I mean,
Listen,
Meteor lives on the surface of the sun. He shouldn't be having a problem with it. Amada, slightly colder temperature. I can understand.
sunburns happen. Deadly sunburns. Meanwhile, Amada's heading her way to that other elevator along with Meteor.
Meteor wants to check this item
Yeah.
first, apparently. Even though this is not a major. This is...
No, it's just the loop.
Yeah. This is...
Oh, wait. This is minor up here?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just a minor. I mean, it's possible. So what we're going to be looking for on the Mada side, excuse me, is to see if there's a bomb lock.
Yeah. 'Cause that would
I don't
be
know
the make or
what in
break.
the world is going on there. But...
Oh, but a Metroid lock? A little ice beam. But so far, Amada is going to be a little bit in the lead going into this next area.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's Brinstar.
All right, so no
Kraid.
Flame today.
Yeah.
Watch.
Oh, I think this is going to be
right
bombed. Or no, this is going to be Space Jump. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
This
So
could be. Yeah.
yeah. There's a bomb lock there for Meteor, so yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Meteor, this is kind of the race right there.
Did Amada not check the other item? Or the item that was there?
It was a missile.
Oh, it was a missile. Okay. Yeah. But yes, that's it for Meteor at this point.
Like, I absolutely agree with the decision is not go back to Ridley, but
yeah.
bombs being there, it just it kind of felt like yeah.
At this point, Amada's gonna make her way over to Spore Spawn, who I like saying is not DLC in this game.
Yeah, Spore Spawn slightly more required than some other games.
Slightly, yeah. Sometimes. When Brinstar is actually in the seed. So at this point, does Amada feel behind though, you think?
No. I don't think so. I mean, okay, so when I'm running, I always feel behind.
Yeah.
Like that's just I tend to think most runners probably feel the same.
I mean, Amada's taking her
But
time
I
right now,
think-
so you're right.
I think in your brain, like Amada's routed this correctly everywhere so far.
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna go the other way and probably will lead us to Spore Spawn over here.
Yeah, you would not believe the amount of correct decisions all my opponents make every time.
Well, that's because they're playing against you.
Yeah, it's just something that goes through. You're just like, well,
Guess I'm playing
I did that
against
backwards. So
MST today.
literally everyone else did that perfectly.
Don't worry, it's all conspiracy against you. It happens.
And I apologize for my brother's room creation searing your eyes right there.
But do you, though?
I approve of eye searing, but
Good old DSO's rooms.
like, good lord, did you have to make this guy blue?
I mean, listen, if you're gonna commit to the pain of Florida, I think, yeah, you go for it.
So Amada is spending some extra time looking for Supposable. Like this is the only thing that gets Meteor back right now.
Yeah.
Is extra time.
And Meteor
Meteor
close.
has to route it absolutely correctly later.
Yeah.
But like this is kind of the scenario that potentially gets Meteor back into this.
And if
And
Fire
remember, this
wastes-
is a large. These are large areas.
Yes, yes.
So
And
there is potential for quite a bit of wrong.
Yep. I mean, just a couple days ago, we had a wonderful race where someone went all the wrong ways. Right, MST?
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Never believe in wreck ship. Alright, I think... Yeah, bombs were not on this path, so this is...
No.
Yeah, which is not good for... Meteor needs to nail everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Meteor's out right now. Is that if Pyron Waste is also kind of a maze labyrinth?
yeah.
Meanwhile, Amada's taking a lot of time grading these extra missiles.
No. Missile's free and it's right there. You pick it up.
Yeah, fair.
More runners should learn this strategy. It's also not something the Jedi would tell you.
Listen, Jedi used missiles sometime, or at least their troops did use missiles, so...
They're so...
I mean, what if Luke missed?
I have to work that out in my head. Oh, hey, it's a space jump room.
Oh. That's an interesting...
This is good for Meteor.
Yeah,
Right.
it is.
I was thinking that room was actually longer than it was. I was thinking there's potential...
Oh, but just a vault behind it.
Nobody likes Bolt. Alright, here's your bombs. Just... Yes.
There
grab
you
it and
go.
leave.
Now Meteor needs to dip instantly and just head
Yeah.
straight to Spospo.
Yeah, if Meteor could get straight to Spospo, which is unlikely because this has been pretty windy.
Yeah. I don't know, make enough coin flips and maybe. Meanwhile, Amada's running into so many dead ends.
I mean, this is where Large World does come into play. Like,
True.
most of this tournament is going to be medium. Okay, I don't agree with checking this. What are you doing?
Decisions are being made tonight, folks.
I'm not sure what Meteor's doing here.
Yeah.
Maybe like looking to see if there's an elevator here, because Meteor still doesn't know that is Prince.
That's true.
Nope, just absolutely nothing. Oh, there's Sports Bar.
And, Technomagus says in the chat, at this point, Mada might find silvers before she finds Spospo. But there's Spospo right there. No silvers required.
Doing the bomb and missile strat. Very nice.
Now, have we seen Pyron yet?
Nope, we have not seen the numbers. That is still outstanding.
Yeah.
Nice 2-round there for Amada.
Yep, good job. The cool thing in Planets is Spospo was given an additional weakness where you just bomb the heck out of Spospo and life will be easy for you.
Yeah, if Meteor finds the train elevator here, that might help. If Amada spends a lot of time. Yeah, that's... I don't know why you are going there, but sure. There's missiles. I guess it's 3 missiles that are free, so
Yep.
sure. Oh, no. The elevator... Amada already pinged on the map. I didn't catch that. Alright. Yeah, that definitely seals it up for Amada.
Yes, it does.
Unless Canada falls into the ocean, I don't think. So, this is Pyron Waste. Our runners have Varia, so you're not gonna see that most.
Yep, this custom area is very heated and pain if you don't have Varia or your discount Varia, which is Crystal Core.
You have bombs now, Meteor. You can bomb.
You're what?
Oh, and yes, route straight to Mother Brain. Okay, I was about
Yeah.
to say we're looking for Yellow Door. And here is one of the bigger. So the first 2 races this week had the little 1x1. This is one of a couple larger rooms.
Yep. Gonna take a little bit for you to get to Mother Brain.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Meteor's still trying to find that elevator.
Amada may have to. Well, not having magnets gonna be kind of irritating through this.
Yep.
Because you have to defeat one of the features of planets, and this is toggleable by the room creators. Is Mother Brain can be toggled, so you have to defeat every Zebetite in the room before you can damage her. She's got like a shield on her. So most Mother Brain rooms are like that. So not
You
all.
want to go in with a lot of missiles to defeat the Zebetites.
Yeah. The Pyre and Waste I was really looking forward to because the two big rooms are going to punish players who don't collect missiles.
Gotta love your always be collecting missiles. ABCM.
I mean, this is one of the reasons. There are lots of Mother Brain rooms that have a lot of Zebetites. Like, it's not true of all of them, but you just don't know when you're running a seed, so...
That's true. Or running into a bunch of Zebetites on the escape.
Yeah, so do you take 20 seconds to pick up 10 more missiles, or do you waste 3 minutes refilling? Like, pick your poison.
I don't know about you, but I like my wasting my 3 minutes. That's why I'm not running in this tournament.
I'm gonna pull up in the chat. The options are just yes and yes. It will Crows need to join the next one.
Oh no. I regret everything. And now Amada's finally taking out the Mother Brain.
Yep. 32 missiles for Brain, one for the glass. Just like vanilla.
Yep. We'll see
Again,
how
that's
long-
another reason to pick up missiles. Like, you need 7 of them just to defeat Mother Brain without anything else.
Yep. Now we got a 2-minute and 24-second timer.
Alright, kind of average-ish.
Yeah.
Probably finished with about a minute left on the timer.
But I don't think there's really anything in this escape that's gonna slow Amada down much.
No, Pyre and Waste escape. Pretty straightforward.
Yep. But Amada's
Which,
now...
if you want to change that, you can download planets and create rooms yourself.
That's true. All these rooms are user-created. You want to see your room show up in the next tournament, whenever that happens after this one, please get on the creation.
Make sure it's not unplayable, because we're not including this.
Whoa. You concluded a DSO room that sears your eyes.
I mean, look, that doesn't make it unplayable. It just makes you blind.
Touché. Alright,
Listening
Amada's...
for a music change. Oh,
Yep.
never mind. We'll just get to the elevator before the music changes. Alright, so
Speaking
GG's Amada.
And she'll end with a race time of 47:41.
Yeah, so both? I think actually this is the third race this week. I think all of them have been really quick,
Yeah.
and we are going to be joined by Amada. Hello, GG.
GG, Amada.
Wow,
Yeah.
that might be the most coherent routing I've ever had.
That was
Oh.
that was quite the yeah. I don't have anything else to say. That was just very well routed throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
If you told
Good job
me
there.
20 minutes into the seed that I was gonna if you told me 15 minutes into the seed that I was gonna win, I would not have believed you.
That beginning was a little bit confusing. What was going on when you're trying to figure out what to do, especially going back to wreck ship?
In a 6-area seed, I did not feel comfortable saying there's only one major item in wreck chip.
Hmm. That
I just-
serves you well here.
I'm gonna be real. I was expecting to see wave beam in there, but I'm not gonna complain about required long beam either.
It was funny because both of you were all neck and neck for a lot of it, and again, except opposite items at different times. So
Yeah.
while you would get one item, Meteor would get another item, and it would go vice versa, all the way until Meteor did not get the bombs.
Ah.
Yeah, Meteor did not go back to Varia back to Wreck Ship. Dove into Ridley, beat Ridley, got Wave Beam, and died in the heat run. Didn't go back in. Left and went to Wreck Ship at that point. So
Well, that answered my question.
Yeah, at that point, it was your race to lose if bombs showed up and they were required, which they did. So
You were taking a bit long in Brinstar. We were thinking that there was a chance that Meteor could keep up a little bit, but you instantly found the elevator and everything else. So
yeah, I didn't catch you ping the elevator for terrain. So
yep.
And then you just went straight to Mother Brain. Like what?
I
I
don't. I got
kept it
nothing
in
for that
question a
one.
little bit longer. It's a short escape. We missed like 90% of the area.
It was funny because we both thought that because Varia and Crystal were right there in Wreck Ship together, and Meteor, we were wondering if Meteor was going to go back for them or not, which turns out Meteor did. But we were already being like, okay, Amada has a decent thing, and then all of a sudden it swapped back over.
Yep.
Wow.
So you made it through the Swiss rounds undefeated.
Yep.
Somehow.
I don't think this somehow. Well,
I don't know how this routing managed to win, but
To be fair, Wreck Ship had turned out any different last round. Talking to
Yeah.
but no, like been done very well throughout the Swiss rounds. So I believe I don't know how Challenge is going to do this, but I believe you're going to get a bye for the first round of the brackets. I
that
believe that's
makes
how that's
sense.
gonna work. So I guess we're gonna have to get together because we have to get the areas decided for the first round.
Yeah, I forgot that's my job.
Yes, you have one job about it.
One job!
So,
Well,
no,
I guess
go
your second
ahead.
job was going undefeated, so...
So going forward, going to be entering the bracket stage, best is single elimination, best of 3. So how do you feel about the format going forward now? Now you will be eliminated if you deserve that.
I'm nervous. Despite my track record so far, I'm nervous.
I think that's absolutely fair.
I see Meteor's having a great time in the room of pain and suffering, and not having space jump.
Just like
Yeah.
you did.
He was smart enough to have Aegis Core equipped for that, which I considered doing, but
Meteor equipped Aegis Core very early on.
Well,
Like,
Aegis
right
is
after-
a super good core.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Meteor's actually going to get straight to...
he's doing what I wish I did with the benefit of hindsight.
Yeah. Now the question is
But
Meteor
Meteor,
also...
I don't think, has any idea where the
Yeah.
train elevator is. I mean,
I mean,
knows
it's not
where
far.
Spospo is.
Yeah, it's not far from Spospo, I don't think.
It's just a matter of will he go the right way.
Yeah. Instead of every other direction.
Oh, he does know where the elevator is?
Does he?
Paragon's saying things. I'm not sure he does.
Well, let's see where he
Went
goes.
there first? What?
See, and this is why Paragon is awesome, because Paragon pays attention, while we just ramble.
I mean, look, trackers are far more important and valuable than... You hear us, but what you really want is just trackers.
Oh, yeah.
If you've seen the elevator, why isn't he responding to it? Did he not set the spawn there?
That is a good question. Why is
Apparently
he not?
That's
This is an interesting decision.
again, being upside down may do things to your brain.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, he did find. I guess it wasn't really that far away.
Yeah.
But will he route straight to Mother Brain?
Yeah, that's the question.
I do not know how I did that.
I couldn't even get my spiel out about we're looking for a yellow door before you found it. I'm just like, Okay,
Pretty
that's
much
what we're
this
looking for. Right there.
My map scans made me think it wasn't on the left, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going left. I'm just gonna go in the first door I see, and that happened to be the right one.
It looks like Meteor is going to take a little bit of a different route through Pyron Wastes.
Meteor's gonna give the viewers what they want. Some
Yeah.
visuals of the area. It's not just a Mother Brain does not just hang out in tube areas. Sometimes she's an overheating brain.
I did not
Sometimes want to
expect.
go in.
I did not
Go ahead.
expect to see a Mother Brain room I was not familiar with.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
you
was the
hadn't
first
seen that
time.
one?
I have not seen that Mother Brain room before.
That was in some of the practice seeds I did.
I only did week
This
7
was
and 8.
pre-tournament. I have not practiced. But-
I only did the week 8 practice seed for the week
oh, okay.
setting.
Okay, maybe that's that is fair.
All right. I don't think Meteor is going to be too far off.
Jeez.
Hit the missile. Okay, well.
I don't blame him for skipping that missile.
Look, there's multiple Mother Brain rooms in this area. You got one of them today.
ABC.
I really wanted to see. Or I'm really hoping that Skyhawk or somebody goes in with like 40 missiles on one of these rooms.
Most of the
enjoy that.
Pyron Brain rooms that I'm aware of are pretty small. I was only aware
There's
of
at
one
least
that
two
was
big
larger.
ones with a lot of subtypes.
Yeah,
Alright.
I thought there was only one. This race proved that there is at least 2 for me.
Yeah, I'm aware of 2.
As of today, I am aware of 2.
And Meteor finds the Mother Brain.
Yeah, it's actually surprised because this is one of the rooms that spawn more often for me.
Yeah, I've had this.
Like,
a
I
couple
did
times.
not get the small Mother Brain. I kept getting the large ones.
Looks like he is familiar with this room.
Yeah.
That or he's just really good at the game, which he is, but
I mean, both of you were undefeated going into this round, so
you have a point.
yeah. And Heike says, yeah, that Mother Brain is actually content rather than a victory lap. It's true.
Yeah, and it's not an awful Mother Brain room either.
No, it's not horrifying like some creator Mother Brain rooms have been.
Yeah, who would ever make a Mother Brain room that needs over 400 missile? Oh wait,
I should try that someday.
that's not in the tournament, thankfully.
No, we did reduce the room pool by a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Metroid Planets currently has around like 26,000 user-created rooms, or at least close to there right now.
Are we there
But-
yet? I don't even know.
I think we are.
I lost. I haven't updated my pack in a couple weeks.
We're close to it. I think we're at 25.8 something. I need to check my thing. Yeah.
There's only 13,600 in this pool, so.
Yes.
And some of those maybe need to be rethought at some point.
What,
Yeah,
you don't like
that-
those double elevator rooms, or, double major rooms?
Oh, no. Especially not the double majors.
I think. Yeah, generally the only time I would ever place a double major is if they both
Different-
have extensive requirements and different extensive requirements.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah. Alright, Meteor's gonna make quick work of Mother Brain now that her shields are down. And by the way, you sped through that escape. You didn't even let the second half of the song.
Yeah, we didn't even get the cheery music at the end.
Wow. I didn't even process that in the moment.
It didn't
I
get a
was
chance to
considering
cycle
taking up
over.
screw attack and going even faster, but
But Meteor will make short work of this escape, and we'll see if Meteor wants to join us.
Yeah, I'm pretty okay with not really. You don't really need to save up missiles for the escape in Pyron.
No.
Just not a lot of Zepatite rooms outside of Mother Brain.
And the nice part is, if you go into Pyron without, a Varia suit, you at least know the escape is not heated for the most part.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I think
Don't add bacon.
It's allegedly impossible. Even though it's happened at least a few times, but...
All right,
Look,
here's
Meteor got
Meteor.
out without the music changing, too.
Yep. A Meteor clocking out at 1 hour and 5 seconds of race time. GG Meteor.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, and looks like a Meteor is ready to join us in here. Hey, GG!
Falling from the sky is Meteor.
Oh,
Welcome in, and yeah. So,
would have survived Ridley longer.
yeah. Other than that, you and Amada, like up until that point, you and Amada were really on top of each other.
Yeah. Both
Wow,
of you were
see,
getting
not
each
like
other's
that,
items at
Amada.
the same time.
Okay.
But yeah, no, up until that point, like it was, really close. But yeah, that was ended up being the deciding factor when bombs
Yeah,
were
the bombs.
required.
Yeah, like, I knew they were going to be because every path that could have gone to another elevator was blocked by bombs, and I was like, I know I'm going to need them. They're probably going to be buried somewhere horrible, but I can't survive Ridley any longer. I have to leave. I'll just come back when I can. And then it turns out every other path I could think of to an elevator wasn't anyway, so...
I do actually think you could have pulled bombs out with your energy, but if you didn't go straight there, I think you would have.
Yeah,
had a
if I
couple
just
deaths on the way. And that
If I had
would have wasted a lot
immediately
of
just
time.
gone back in past Ridley after beating him with full health, maybe? But it still would have to have guessed right.
Yeah,
Of
you
which
would have had
door
to
to
guess
go
right,
in
which
the
is-
other thing.
How is that discovery and wreck ship of Varia's suit and Crystal in the same room?
Yeah, like you
Hey.
weren't going to be afforded even budget. Just no, you have to come here.
I let out a good chuckle when I came across that.
I grabbed the Varia, shot the other block, saw it was Crystal, and like, no, out of principle now, I'm not taking you.
I did take it. I also did it in that order. I don't know why. Usually an item right there just means open, but I was like, oh yes, Spazer Bolt. I can do this. There's not another item in this room.
Yeah.
I hadn't grabbed Long yet at that point, so I sort
Yeah.
of figured out how to break it, but then Long was in the next room anyway.
Yep.
Yep.
Classic
Oh.
Tyria was stacked in this seed.
Mhm.
Yeah, there were so many people saying about how few majors there are in the area, but
I
There
was
were, like,
I was having
3.
suspicions like there's probably gonna be one of those like 5 majors in there kind of seeds, so I don't feel bad checking everything.
When Amada found the Varia suit in wreck ship, after getting already spring ball in there, we were both thinking, no, there can't be anything once Classic Tyria was so stacked, and then Ridley was so stacked. We're like, Amada needs to get out, and then all of a sudden, Long Beam right there, Varia right there. It's like, what?
I had the benefit of map scanning the elevator to Brinstar and being familiar with the room.
Hmm.
yeah.
So I knew it was one of those you need everything rooms. Except space jump, because it's impossible to make a good space jump check, but
I spent most of the seed figuring that the 2 elevators were either going to be in Criteria or Norfair, and one of those things was right. But I covered the entirety of Norfair from the looks of it.
Yep, pretty much.
yeah,
The
it does
map
look like...
scans are physically shoving my face into it.
Now this is the final match of Swiss for you, Meteor, and
Hmm.
you only came out with one loss. That's not bad.
It's shocking considering my usual performance, so I'll take it.
How confident?
Congratulations. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, how confident do you feel going into brackets?
About the same as always. I always kind of feel like it's a coin flip with my guessing, so I'll do what I can, hope for the best. But yeah, congratulations on 4 wins in a row now. That's pretty unstoppable.
I don't know how that happened, I'm gonna be honest.
Wreck ship.
I was just the right amount of paranoid.
Hmm.
I was like, yeah, this is a 6 area seed. There's no way Spring Ball is the only thing that was in Wrecked Ship.
Hmm.
I was also
Wreck
thinking,
ship has
there's a
been
bunch
paying
of
off way
Yeah.
too much this tournament. Like, it does not do this during the weeklies.
It never does this during the weeklies.
This is
I find
For
if
anyone
Wreck Ship is
unfamiliar with
accessible
the-
early.
yeah. Anyone unfamiliar with the stuff, like Wreck Ship does not pay off in the weekly races ever. It's like a 2% chance that something you need is there. It's basically been 90% this tournament. It's completely
Yeah.
backwards.
Also,
I
I'd
feel
just
like
like to. Oh, go ahead.
Go on.
Oh, that I would just like to say also for the past 2 seeds tonight, Ruins hasn't shown up.
That's true.
This is true. And we didn't get any of those long diagonal rooms, which is nice.
Oh yeah, those rooms. I forgot
Three in a
about those
row.
rooms.
Again.
Yeah, the scene was interesting. I mean, it provided us from criteria straight to classic Tyria. That was something. It's like you wanted more of this, right?
Too many Tyrias.
Blame my code. Don't blame me for writing it.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be getting with Amada probably over the weekend. We'll be posting about the stuff for the first round of brackets coming up then, just because we'll let everybody know beforehand. But yeah, obviously everybody is moving on to the brackets. Amada, again, I think you're getting a bye. I think that's how this is going to work. Don't quote me on that when it doesn't do it. I'm pretty sure it's how it's going to work.
Do we
I
have
looked...
to let?
Go on.
Oh, go ahead. Do we have to let MST go into brackets?
I mean, look.
He'll make a comeback. He'll make a comeback.
It was
Resume blowing us
Well,
all
we'll
out
see.
of the water.
Yeah,
I
so no soggy muffins tonight, Amada. Meteor, I expect to see the video within 2 hours of the soggy muffins.
What, muffins in this economy? Oh,
Also, a note from our lovely tracker Paragon. Why are they double dipping Wreck Ship? They want to touch the poop.
Hasn't been showing up, honestly.
No.
It has not shown up once.
I haven't
It
had
is
to
in the
roll down a
tournament.
single
There's been
toilet. What
some
is this?
rooms, but not this specific.
It's like I love the secret tunnel and the toilet one, so hopefully it comes up at some point.
That one did
The
come up.
amount Wreck Ship has been required.
I'm pretty sure that room did come up in one of my races.
Ah.
Had a
So
wave
maybe I'm
beam
not
in
paying
it.
that much attention.
I
That might
forget
be why
which
I'm
one
losing.
that was, but there was a wave beam in that room for me in one of my races.
Oh, that's never fun to find in the plumbing.
Was it? I want to say it was week 2.
I
I don't
don't remember
remember.
our race.
It definitely was not.
I found Fantoon in our race, but that wasn't
That's right, you did.
A little bonus boss action.
So,
Yeah, no.
coming up for the tournament, we still have a few more matches this week. We have Kaze versus Winterloon tomorrow, and Epi versus MST.
right. We get the Tane Tripper versus Florida Man. I don't know what else. What else could you possibly want other than the better race starting at 7?
Hey, MST, I agree with Paragon right now. Winner ban.
It's my life.
How would that work? Aren't you the admin?
Yeah, we have those 2 races tomorrow evening, and then there's one more race. I believe
Looks
Saturday at 8.
No, 2
like
more.
two.
Oh wait,
2 more.
2 more.
Alex
Oh yeah, Dean and
versus Hot
Skyhawk is
Streak.
tomorrow at 8. And then yeah, you're right. Alex and Hot Streak.
Yep.
Which let me pull it up real quick. I should know this, but I don't know it off the top of my head.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Saturday at 4. Okay, they're both on
Yep.
Saturday.
4 o'clock and 8 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah. So and then afterward, we'll have a reveal of the areas for round 1 of the brackets.
Also,
Along
I'd
with
just
who,
like to
who
make
the opponents are.
Yeah. I'd just like to make a note real quick, MST. I got this in saying that the Jedi do use missiles because of if Luke did not have enough missiles for the Death Star run, he wouldn't have been able to blow it up.
Look, I hate to get really technical here. That was a torpedo.
I was gonna say that.
X-wings
too.
are not armed with missiles. They are. I may be a Star Trek person, but I do know stuff about Star Wars. The X-wings have torpedoes. Get it? Get your nerd stuff right.
I've
That
always
note's
been
going to the
partial to
garbage
the
now.
A-wing myself.
I've had... Anyway, enough of that. I guess anything you want to add before we hop off here?
Not just the usual. Thanks for tracking. Thanks for commentating. Thanks for the race.
Yeah.
Distant Amada noises.
I said something very quietly, and I don't think my mic picked it up.
Nope, did not.
Please take a follow of our runners here, both Amada and Meteor, and also to our lovely, wonderful tracker Paragon. Yes.
Thank you.
And thanks everyone for watching. I'm Crows. And
I guess I'm MSC.
there you go. I was waiting for that. And we'll see you next mission.